Good morning from Bali. It's the 29th of May 2019 and I'm about to embark a wonderful journey into facilitating my quantum love relationship retreat here very close by. It starts on the 1st of June, this Saturday. And really I want to take the opportunity to give a bit of an impression of the energy that surrounds us here. It's very lush, it's beautiful, it's sunny. The ocean is only 50 meters away from me here. You might even hear it in the sound. The birds are singing. I'm a very beautiful tropical, lush and very, very abundant garden just next to the villa I'm having the privilege to stay in. Yeah, and the quantum resonance I'm wanting to introduce you to is really one of an extension, an elevation, an awakening, an acceleration of the energies. Many love experts and readers and astrologers and different practitioners in the field of personal development are talking about right now. I think we need to look into a new dimension. The twin flames, the soulmates, yes, there are conspiracies and different contradictions about it. Some say that the soulmate is the one you find and you're ever in harmony with, and the twin flame is the one who karmically challenges you and lifts you up to the next level. And there are others who say, yes, the ultimate goal is to have that twin flame or this, expanded relationship we are seeking. But ultimately I guess it is really finding out who we truly are and the essence of our feminine or in the essence of our masculine, and transcend that and then make us and prepare us and evolve to that level where we have the ability to fully engage into the synergy, the alchemy, and that greater expansion we want to feel in partnership and in our love lives. So the quantum feminine really explains itself as an essence, an essential characteristic, and a quality that women want to find in oneself. And maybe not even just the women as gender. I want to say that many people who have already elucidated that they actually carry the feminine essence in the relationships are the one that really want to elevate themselves to the next level. To find that this gentle, soft, heart-centered, very spacious, joyous, and I guess also open for playfulness and creativity, that center in oneself. Whereby the quantum masculine comes in as a very centered, as a very grounded, as a very expansive, wide energy that makes space for this feminine to emerge in the space of polarity and in the space of this coming together. Now it is a really beautiful dance, and we are talking about a very gentle, a very soft, a very natural, organic process two beings experiencing here. A lot of feminine women in our Western society declare themselves as having a masculine essence simply because they feel they're forced to make decisions and be the ones in a relationship that, just go for it and have that really strong, sense of knowing and the wisdom, and underestimating how wise maybe that more gentle and soft quantum masculine that presents itself actually is. So we really want to differentiate between the feminine and masculine essence and the quantum feminine and the quantum masculine, qualities that merge together to be really an elevated couple and an elevated polarity and an elevated beloved relationship, a sacred relationship that comes here for very specific purposes. I, in my very own practice, know very few couples who actually have that quality already with one another. I think one really strong quality element is the willingness to be present and to stay present and to take time to get to know and to know each other, which is not always easy, because in the modern world with online dating and swiping left and swiping right, we often underestimate how much it actually takes to really get to know a person well, and yet we don't want to underestimate the power of really spotting the important parts of our wants and the important parts of our needs when we really, really need them and want them to be prioritized and really a presupposition for the relationship we want to create itself. So yeah, the quantum belovedness is one of really great surrender into the knowingness that time is timeless, that time is a quality, is a resource that helps enormously to give space for all the elements to come together. So I have a very beautiful process in my quantum love coach and my love coaching, which is the death, the time, and the love, connection. So we're writing letters to death, we're writing letters to time, and we're writing letters to love to actually elicit our in depth, our initial and our existential relationship to these resources. And I often find that fear of death, or not giving enough time, or being scared or hesitant to really open up to love, can make all the other elements very, very, very unexistent. Because in order to love, we need to be willing to let go and let death, the shredding off of all things really comfortably happen, whereby, that wonderful element of allowing, time to be in our favor. There might be a day we feel really not up for even considering that we deserve to have this wonderful quantum resonance in our life, and then there's the next morning and we wake up and we look in the sky and thank God for our existence and realize that we are very, very much the servant of anything and everything that life has to offer and love has to offer. And then ultimately the love we attract is starting within ourselves, because it is a self-loving and self-discovery process. And when I write a letter to love and when I declare my relationship with love, then ultimately these elements come very, very strongly into motion and into activation, because I spot straight away what is missing for me to really have and attract and manifest the love I really want. But two quantum lovers are willing to make space, time, and also, the letting go happen in their own lives and in their intimate space and in their communicational space, to be absolutely ready for elevating every single aspect of the relationship, every aspect. And that relates to how we relate to other people outside the relationship, how we make money, how we set up our lifestyle, how we live, how we move, how we spend time together and not together, because that's important too, to stay very truthful and very, very honest with what has been really, really important for us in our lives outside the quantum deep relationship. My quantum feminine and the quantum masculine of my partner, when we come together, there is a third dimension evolving. And ultimately this is what I want to teach you, that we are creators, co-creators of that third very, very beautiful, very expansive energy. And I would say not just energy, it is actually a field of creation we are, willing to hold space for together. So what we bring into this is really entirely up to every individual, the couple itself and the individual within this couple relationship. And to be in agreement about that and in harmony and in alignment is a very, very conscious choice. and sometimes not always easy to achieve, but with a lot of negotiation and maybe sometimes non-negotiation, that is absolutely possible. So my invitation to take you to a process like this here in Bali is always here. If you feel called to actually know more about myself and my work, please look out for the website www.quantumlovecoach.com, or the direct link is my New Zealand link, which is www.lovecoach.co.nz. And we are always here for you. I would be very delighted to see you more frequently here on my channel. You might want to even become a subscriber. And if you want a free session and talk to me about your love life, go on my homepage of my website, quantumlovecoach.com. There's on the homepage a link to a free booking space, and I give you time for a beautiful discovery session that should help you to really get clearer whether the work I can provide in your life or can inspire in you is really where you are, what you're ready for and where you want to go. So thank you so much for listening and being with me here today in Bali, and I'm looking forward to lead you through a little process over the next few days in introducing more and more, while leading my group, which is arriving tomorrow from different places of the world, goes through their very intimate own inner process in the next 7 or 8 days. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day, night, week, month, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much. Lots of love.